Today we will discuss about the solar taxonomy. In the field of education, learning taxonomies and frameworks are researchers and theorists attempt to categorize and make clear learning and learning process. These taxonomies help teachers gain an insight into how students think and learn. However, due to the complexities of the human diverse nature and brain, these can only be used as a guideline. Solar taxonomy provides a series of categories based on the structural relationship of the material being presented in the phenomena. The solar taxonomy model is a general framework for scientifically assessing quality of responses in the classroom by the students. So, the word SOLO is an acronym of Structure of Observed Learning Outcomes. Here S stands for structure of, O stands for observed, and L stands for learning, and O stands for outcomes. So, the solar taxonomy can be used to set students learning outcomes of the objectives for where students should be at particular level of learning to judge, to report on the students learning outcomes or the levels achieved in the current phenomena. The key to better understand through structure of observed learning outcome taxonomy focuses mainly on construction of knowledge in a convenient way. Hence, its shorthand labels for its different levels of student learning outcome articulates increasing more advanced understanding of the structure, and that are: the first level is pre-structural level, that refers to lack of structure or inability, and the second one is unistructural level. It denotes single dimension of structure, and the third one is multi-structural level. It refers to the multiple structures, and the fourth one is relational. It refers to complete integrated set of structures, and at fifth level it elaborates the concept of understanding beyond level integrated set of structures. There is preliminary preparation at pre-structural level. The answer indicates lack of ability to engage the question in a meaningful way. So, at the pre-structural level, understanding of the students attacks the task incongruously. They may collect information, but it has no organization or connection with the task and may be irrelevant. This level shows that students didn't comprehend the task or what are expected of them. Such a response may involve restating the statement or question, or concentrating on some irrelevant data that is supplementary to the question. It may reproduce the idea that student is incapable of responding. He doesn't wish to respond in the target mood. A student who gives a pre-structural response is representation either a significant misconception or is using a preconception that is irrelevant to the task. So, scatter pieces of information may have a acquired, but they are unstructured, unorganized, and essentially negated the actual content or relation to a topic, task, or problem. So, this pre-learning stage remains frequently unnoticed. It is necessary that students feel comfortable in placing them here. So, this level of solar taxonomy could mark the start of a new topic, and the student simply repeat the sequence given in the subject. Otherwise stated, This is the least sophisticated type of response a student may give to the data. A pre-structural level manifests either a significant misconception about the task or a perception that is irrelevant to the task. The student lacks knowledge of task construct regarding the topic and approaches the task under study in an inappropriate or unrelated way. Go to the second level of solo taxonomy, that is unistructural level. At this level, students understand a single fact or single piece of information about the related task, and at this level, learning is often limited and disconnected. A unistructural level, students have learned a relevant aspect of whole in learning process, and this level manifests superficial learning and surface learning. The characteristic of responses at this level is the desire to close quickly and to ignore inconsistencies that may result from the answer, and it also offers indicative verbs that you may wish to incorporate into the teaching process and assessment planning, like that recall, identify, state, recognize, memorize, and do simple procedures. Student showed some understanding but was operating an inadequate level to be able to participate in classroom environment. So this category or this level was considered as contributory D level. In other words, this level didn't give the students the complete understanding toward the task, and the reason for a student's response to be graded in this category was that they had focused only on one aspect of the assessment. Now going toward the third level, that is known as multi-structural level. At this level, students understand several relevant aspects of a whole idea. Students can recollect a series of separate pieces of information and facts. So this level differs from the unistructural level simply by number of facts. At this level, students become unsuccessful to recognize the relationship between the facts. And it also belongs to the surface level or surface learning. This level makes available the indicative verbs like that list, enumerate, combine, and classify. The students at this level can use multiple data elements, but the elements are not united into a whole. Hence, the response of students can consist of a number of distinct clues. Distinctive response of students would be following of strict algorithmic procedures that involve a number of steps. However, a single step in level was forgotten or an error made, the students would be unable to reconstruct the algorithm. Common verbs for multi-structural level are as enumerate, express, combine, describe, classify. Going toward the fourth level, relational level. At this level, students can combine the ideas into a whole, recognizing relationship and linking ideas to each other. This level begins to illustrate to the name of deep learning. At this level, learning becomes more qualitative as well as qualitative. At this level, learning becomes quantitative as well as qualitative. Students notice significance of the part in relation to the whole in a task. Students may now be comprehend relations between several facts and of a task and understand how they may robust together to form a whole. The students can link ideas, allowing them to have a deeper understanding of the task or subject. As already is mentioned, that this level of solo taxonomy belong to the deep learning, and at this level the verbs may be used as explain, causes, compare, analyze, contrast, relate, and integrate. Going toward the final and fifth level of solo taxonomy, that is called extended abstract. At this level, our students may now identify the structure of the knowledge from many different perspectives and construct multiple responses. At the extended abstract level, students can judge, organize, and generalize the whole of their learning in order to use and adapt their knowledge in new circumstances. So the students make associations between the facts that are not only within the given subject area but also beyond it. Students are able to transfer principles, rules, and ideas. Our students may recognize structure from many different perspectives, and the students transmits ideas to new areas and may have competence to generalize these ideas, hypothesize the things, and so on. This extended abstract level is the embodiment of deep and profound judgment. Students will be able to use their learning as a foundation for reflection, prediction, summary, generalization, and creation of new understanding or learning in the learning area. The very first and concluding level of solo taxonomy belongs to the deep learning, and the highest level of solo taxonomy. Thanks a lot.